So my thoughts on Candace Owens being fired from Daily Wire. Well, I mean, what can you say about that? Uh, I used to love Ben Shapiro. I used to watch his videos and all of that. But slowly I started to realize that he wasn't really, I don't know, it felt like anytime somebody had the smallest criticism of Israel, he didn't like that. And not only that, he the way he talked about Candace at he was at some party, whatever, he was talking, he didn't know he was being recorded, and he was saying, he talked about like how Candace was not supposed to whatever criticize or talk about Israel, and then later on Twitter saying things like if she doesn't like working here she can quit. Like all of that, it makes it look really bad, especially if you're a free speech advocate and you always talk about how other side are, they are suppressing speech and all of that, and then your company ends up doing exactly the same thing. That's not a right way to go. I mean, honestly, that sounds so stupid, and I thought you believed in free speech. I thought Daily Wire believed in speech. Even Jeremy Boring said on Twitter back in November last year, talking about how Candace have the backing of the company and that she was free to talk about whatever she thought was being an issue, things like that. But it turned out it's not like that, because at Daily Wire you cannot actually criticize Israel. You cannot really do that, because if you do, you're gonna get booted. And that's not free speech. So basically you're saying you can talk about anyone you like, anyone in the world, but you're not supposed to talk about Israel, because if you do that, then you're breaking whatever unwritten rule. And that's, to me, sounds crazy. You cannot actually call yourself free speech advocate when you're doing things like that. That's not free speech. Basically, you just did what you accused the other side of doing, and that doesn't sound right. That's really stupid. So, and then I didn't feel like the Daily Wire had her back lately, and sure, Candace, I don't agree with everything she's saying, but at the same time, when you're criticizing someone, you should, if you thought that Candace was being wrong, you shouldn't openly at some meeting just say whatever you want, like Ben did, and then it doesn't seem right. When I saw that clip, I was like, 100%, I'm not watching Ben Shapiro anymore. I mean, before that, I wasn't like I was watching his videos every day. I would watch it once in a week or something. But now I don't even do that anymore. I mean, if you go to his YouTube channel, before his videos, after 1-2 days, it used to get 200,000-300,000 views. Now, for the past 48 hours, most of his videos hasn't made 100,000 views, and that says a lot. I think people are seeing what Ben is doing here, and it's basically like Israel first. You're not supposed to attack. You're not supposed to criticize. You're not supposed to talk about it. Then what the fuck are you supposed to talk then? So Ben and Daily Wire had no issue with Candace Owens talking about her own community, the black community. I mean, if you watch some of her videos, like honestly, even in some of her videos, some of her criticism, I wasn't agreeing with her. I was like, man, how can she say that about, like her own community? But she did. And you know what? Daily Wire had no problem with Candace doing that. Like literally, I think deep down behind the stage, they were like applauding. Oh yeah, Candace, you're being this, you're being that. That's really good. But the moment she criticized, man, that word is hard for me, criticize. The moment she started to criticize Israel, that's, I think, when things went to crap. And, I mean, you had no problem with her talking about her own community. Why all of a sudden no problem? But anyway, I'm glad that I stopped watching Daily Wire, stopped watching Ben Shapiro. I sometimes watch Brett Cooper. I think she's, genuinely, she's fun to watch. And don't talk to me about the others like Matt Walsh and all of those guys. I don't know what is with the right wing and MAGA that is being so pro-Israel. I mean, you guys want, you guys want America first, and America being the first to be, investing money, whatever, infrastructure, this and that. And at the same time, you're carrying water for a foreign country. That's, to me, that's fucking amazing. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm like, how did some in the MAGA went from being, oh, America, we need to invest in America, and all of a sudden, no, we should send more bombs and more aid to Israel. Like, what happened? Then, before October 7th, before that vicious terror attack, it should have never happened. Before that, Ben said, oh, Israel doesn't need America. Israel doesn't need America. Israel can take care of itself. And literally 2 weeks after the October 7th, I think 2 weeks after that, he posted a video. You know what he was saying? Oh, America needs to send aid. America needs to send equipment. America needs to send money because Israel will have to use nuclear weapon if Hezbollah joins in. Like literally, if you watch that video, she was fucking panicking. Ben Shapiro was fucking panicking in that video. The same guy. My God, I was like, how is this guy contradicting himself? In one moment he's saying, oh, Israel can take care of itself. In the next video, no, it cannot. Do you really think that Israel can take care of itself? Because I'm not seeing that way. Seriously. So all these right-wing activists, all these people on the right wing, not all of them, some of them, because Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, none of these guys, they all want America first. They don't want Ukraine funding. They don't want Israel funding. They want America to be first. And it's not anti-Semitism to say that this whole thing about everything being anti-Semites, anti-Semitism, come on, it's not anti-Semitism. Okay, like literally, they're calling Candace Owens anti-Semite. I disagree with her on a lot of things, but I don't think she's an anti-Semite. I really don't. I think those people who are using wording anti-Semite, they are actually the real anti-Semites. They are the ones. So stop with that crap. Like seriously. I think I never thought I would see a day where people would lose their mind. I didn't know it would only take like people who you used to think they were crazy. Like honestly, 7 years ago, I used to think that Tucker Carlson was crazy guy. Like honestly, every time I watched his video, I wouldn't even watch it, but I would see it on my YouTube feed. I'll be like, who the hell watches this guy? And now a guy like that is more sane than those who claims to be, oh, we are pro free speech. We are pro free speech. No, you're not. No, you're not. You just did the other side, dude. Come on. I didn't know it would take an October 7th to see the free speech guys to be anti-free speech. I mean, even Megyn Kelly on her shows, people who are protesting to stop the war, and they were holding Palestine's flags, they were saying, oh no, they are holding, they're supporting Hamas. Since when the fuck did Palestine flags become Hamas flags? Do you even know how Hamas flags looks like? Those are Palestinian flags. Even Megyn Kelly, those kids needs to be out of colleges or whatever. That's literally anti-free speech. That's literally saying we need to fire those people. That's literally saying we need to cancel people. Like people like this who have already been canceled before, not Tucker, but those who are saying we need to throw these Hamas sympathizers out. They were not Hamas sympathizers. They were sympathizers to the Palestinian cause. Hamas and Palestine are two different things. If you cannot differentiate between these two, then you're stupid. Don't call Hamas and Palestine as one. Okay, don't do that. It's like saying all Afghanis are Talibans. Or it's like to say everybody in Iran wants death for America or chance death to America. It's not like that. So those people are holding Palestine's flag. No, they need to be voted off. They need to be canceled. And to me, that was actually fucking crazy to hear that. I was like, so it would only take an October 7 for a lot of people to reveal their true selves. And I'm glad to see those people and how they really think. Because as long as things were happening to the other side, they had no problem with that. But the moment something doesn't go their way, oh my God, they want blood. They want people to be fired. They become the thing that they hated it before. But they don't realize it. They don't see it that way. They think that they are right. They think they have the answer. They think that everybody is wrong but them. But that's not how the world works. We see it. We fucking see that happening. I can't believe it that someone like Tucker Carlson today is more sane than any of these fuckers who claims to be, pro-free speech. Oh, get the fuck out of here. You're not pro-free speech. You know, people supporting Palestine all of a sudden are being labeled as pro-Hamas. Really? Are you kidding me? Is that the way you want to go about? I mean, even the media here, same thing. If you support Palestine, you're supporting Hamas. No. You know, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And everybody can see your BS. That was a nice walk. Free speech. Get the fuck out of here.